Yeah, so we went up there and we went supposed to be the fifth right.
Both my buds said that you sell about 30 a year.
I got canceled, and the next week was all those the one that came with the knives was optional or something. I was like,
Shot number 2.
Yeah, he must have missed his first year again.
My daughter was selling it. I don't think it matters.
Took an egg. She could outwield the boy.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great.
I think they got one.
Patience,
All right, I got the actual price on that now.
Well, and they don't have
It's
any.
gonna be 400.
Yeah, that's
You know,
It's just like you take a bunch of teenagers to take them out to shoot or something. The girl's always in the boat.
oh yeah, my wife and my daughter. You put them on a pistol range. Their first shot. Right
sorry, am I getting in here?
It's
No.
dead center in the orange. After that, they clean.
I'm just off.
It's in the body.
Was it John or Jonathan?
You know.
Either or.
You got 2 of them right next to you. It was both Johns.
Oh, okay. That's why he looked up at me too.
Oh, we got a third one.
Yeah, John's all over this freaking
How many
camp,
hours
man.
you got in the night?
You can call me John now too. Whatever.
A lot.
Yeah.
more than I like to admit.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious.
Days into like when it's all said and done, between leather and
Yeah.
I mean I don't do one at a time anymore.
But when I'm making some really special stuff, I like to go around and look at trees and look for certain shapes. You know, if you want to make skis, you find wood that's already in that shape. It's way better than steam bending something. But as a production person, if you're trying to make a living, you can't just go out and cut trees and just find that one piece. So there's kind of a drawback. So I cut some interesting pieces of wood that I thought I'd show you guys. So that's already shaped like a spoon. And the advantage of using bent wood is if this was growing in a tree like this, you're holding up hundreds of pounds of wet leaves all year. So you get these beautiful rippled grains where it's super interlocked grain, so strong. And I could probably jump on these spoons and they wouldn't break, where a straight grain spoon has its weaknesses. And I know this is probably a lot of like really crazy mad scientist stuff in a way to some. But generally, you know, you want pre-bent stuff, it's stronger and the design's already there. So I always try to get people to start looking around at trees and looking for shapes of things that you want. I mean, you can even find perfect shapes for door handles, where the tree meets the roots. I've seen people make hinges for doors out of that. Nick Westman makes these, and this was tailored for carving. A lot of people think these were like mainly for fighting axes because they have this what we call beard, but mainly that's so you can get your hand behind it. Here's more of a production axe made by Brandsfors Bruks. They're a Swedish forge. This is still a good handmade one, but it's a bit more factory than, let's say, Nick's. But they do the same job. So, you know, you just pick your poison. I really like both. This one has a flat grind on one side. So if you've ever seen, you know, people making log cabin stuff, the idea of a flat grind for hewing would be when you're notching out your logs, then you come this way. And the tool wants to track will give you more of like a planing cut, flatter. Where this double bevel is shaped like this, and that's more of a general purpose. You can do the same thing with them both, but I really like this for bowls, for hewing. It's a screamer.
It was, I've got one tool that I'm going to make everything out of, so it's got to be able to do lots and lots of different things, and this one tool has to be capable of doing it. Whereas what we talk about today being bushcraft is more of a tool-heavy mentality, where I want specific tools for specific jobs, and that's woodcraft. That's what Thomas Seton, and Daniel Baird, and Colonel Powell, and all of these people that created the Boy Scouts of America, all the way up to George Washington Sears, Horace Kephart, Warren Miller, Hyatt Verrill.
I figure I'll be attending that.
Contact with my family, so I don't really this. Good old paint burning off the thing there.
That's
Is there a
because
circle up there?
You don't believe in flat Earth?
where else would
Have you read those knuckleheads before? Like,
Yeah.
There's a guy fixing a
I mean, how else would it fit on the back of a flying turtle's back?
he's looking for somebody in a GoFundMe page or something.
And then they go to Fairchild in Washington State. So anyway, they were coming in, and I was talking to some of the SEER guys, and also like 5th Recon or 4th Recon, a lot of the Marine guys, all their civilian off-the-shelf gear that they were getting for Afghanistan to drop in big pallets of survival gear into the Hindu Kush and things like that. I was putting a lot of those together, so I kind of worked into a liaison gig, and that there was outreach for scouts, there was outreach, you know, just demonstrations, primitive stuff, modern backpacking equipment.
What the hell are you drinking?
Somebody lost a bet.
He's protecting himself from the government.
At the music store, serious. Yeah, they sell like $100.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't know they sold regrets that cheap.
Me neither.
I was thinking, I know you're a big dude, but you're not that big a dude to make
It's a
that
guitar slash washboard.
Oh, with
Right?
these, the way they picked, they're way
Oh
up.
boy, your eyes look like them pretty blue flowers. See on the Texas highways, I can't believe the way I feel. Whenever you look my way, my tummy tingles, my fingers skips. Losing control, you make me flip. Whenever you look my way.